welcome to today's chat in the chair with Say. So, the topic of today's chat is how to stop caring what other people think. Relevant? I feel like it is something that probably quite a few people might be able to pick up from this video. Use whatever kind of advice based on my own experience. I mean, I'm sure that we can all relate when I say that there's probably been a time in our lives when we've cared what other people have thought, to the point where it might have even stopped us from doing something that we've wanted to do. There might be people who still might care what other people think about them, to the point where it is limiting them from living their life. Going back to what I was saying about caring what other people think, there are actually a few friends of mine that have said, oh, you know, I wouldn't mind starting a makeup page or starting a fitness page or whatever it is. But after they've said this, they've gone, but I'm scared what other people are going to think. And I just think, why on earth are you allowing someone else's opinion stopping you from doing something that you potentially might enjoy, you might succeed in? At the end of the day, we are all challenged in life. Taking on board someone else's opinion is just a double challenge. You've got to overcome your own anxieties of maybe starting something new, but then you've also got taken on board the anxieties of someone else because you're worried what they might think of it. Realistically, if you are fulfilling your life for yourself and doing things that you want to do, surely the only person there that you should be concerned about is yourself. We don't need to judge people all day long. We've got X Factor to watch. The only lives that we can judge is ourselves, because we are the only people that are in control of our lives. I'm in control of my life, you're in control of your life. You're not in control of someone else's life. Jeez. Don't let anyone else's opinions morph the way you live your life, because you're always trying to please others rather than please yourself. And have I not tried to focus lots and lots on self-love? That's you, baby. If it's something that you want to do, that you enjoy, then just do it. I sound like Nike. Just do it, bitch. Nowadays, we are so quick to pick flaws in other people's lives. And I will tell you why these people pick flaws in other people's lives is because they are actually insecure with themselves to the point where they have to then pick the flaws in someone else's life to make them feel better. Like, how sad is that? To the point where you have to pick on someone else's flaws to make you feel better. Surely you should just focus on your strengths and work on your weaknesses. You can change yourself, but you can't change someone else. So why go around trying to be a control freak? Strange. No time for it. Maybe the question that I should be posing here is, when was it that you started to care? Like, when actually was it? So let's go back to childhood. Here we go, we're rewinding. So as a child, you probably didn't really care, like I'm talking like younger, you probably didn't really care if you had food running down your mouth, if you had potentially shit your nappy. None of this stuff you concerned about. The reason why we care is because we are trying to conform to the norms of society of what is normal. But again, what is normal? There is no definition of normal. If we care what other people think, then we feel embarrassment. So embarrassment is an emotion which we feel because of someone else's opinions. Yeah, you could argue that if you didn't care what other people thought, would you be embarrassed? Was it a bad experience? Or a bad response to something in which you probably opened yourself up and got embarrassed, so then you went back into your shell, put all four walls up, and now it's very difficult to escape from that protection mode that you've entered. Nobody entered the zone. And the thing is, a lot of us do is, when we're embarrassed, we might laugh it off. So we're like, ah, like, I'm sure we've all been hit in the head by a ball when we were younger and it literally brought us to tears. But we're like, ah, it didn't hurt. Holding back the tears. It didn't hurt at all. Holding back the tears. Oh no, honestly, I'm fine. Crying inside. If what other people think is stopping you from doing the things that you want to fulfill in your life, then that's when you need to take a step back and reassess the situation and think, hang on, I'm going to do what I plan on doing. I'm not going to sit here and say that I've lived a life where I've never cared what other people thought and I've been like, fuck it my whole life, just being me, being free. No, not the case. I did used to care what other people thought about me. You could probably use it as an example as to why I haven't started my YouTube channel a year ago, or even earlier than that. I actually did edit a video last summer and was going to post it, but I was scared what other people would have thought, to the point where I didn't post it. And now I look back and I think, you stupid bitch. We've probably all been there when we might have asked our friends, oh, you know, is this Insta worthy? Is this okay to upload? Because we care what other people think. And if we didn't care, we probably wouldn't ask. We would just post whatever. We might have Instagram followers that we might have never met in our lives. And why would you care what someone else's opinion is when you've never even met them? For me, the only opinions that concern me are probably my best friends, because if one of my best friends had an opinion on me that was quite upsetting or not very nice thing to say, that would upset me because I care for that person, because that person knows me. Whereas if it's someone that doesn't know me and has an opinion on me, I kind of just think, well, you don't know me. So your opinion is based upon a picture of me or based on something that someone might have said. I don't tend to have an opinion on someone unless I've actually met them, because how can I have an opinion on someone that I don't know? If there's someone that you have never met has a lot to say about you, I would probably just laugh. It is a reflection of themselves. Look at it and think, oh, that's unfortunate. The question that we're probably asking myself is, how did I stop caring what other people thought? I'm gonna tell you. It was the point where I realised that I was taking on other people's opinions to the point where it was actually affecting my mental health, stopping me from doing the things that I probably really enjoy doing. It was affecting my confidence. And I thought, I shouldn't be living my life trying to please others when, am I pleasing myself in the process? No, I was not. I was not pleasing myself in the process. So I'm sure there's a lot of us that probably try and maybe limit ourselves and probably don't give ourselves fully over to people because we're scared of embarrassing and because we're scared of what the people are going to think of us. You've probably got a lot more to offer than is already on sale. Not on sale, bargain price, just up for purchase. I meet some people that are completely different to me, but we mix and we gel so well. And probably if from my initial meeting with someone I was thinking, oh, what are they going to think of me? Should I try and be this person? Maybe I wouldn't be friends with them now. We are different, but I love myself for it. I am unique. I appreciate myself and my characteristics. I appreciate that I have a lot of energy. And you know, a lot of my friends say, oh, we always like it when you come into a room, Sarah, because you light up the room, you bring more energy into the room, and that makes me feel happy. It also makes me celebrate my uniqueness. People can impact and change their own lives. They don't have control over other people's lives. You only have control over your life. You can only change you. You can't try and change other people. We probably need to stop looking at the flaws in other people and celebrate the uniqueness of everybody. That if it's something that makes you happy, just do it. Don't even think about what other people's opinions are. Just do it. Because I sometimes think that if you get yourself into a rut, then you'll end up in a massive scribble. We're gonna call it a scribble of shit. A scribble of shit. I like that actually. A scribble of shit. A scribble of shit where you can't escape from and you don't end up doing it initially and you got yourself so concerned about what other people thought to the point where you didn't do that thing. You don't want to be that person that pleases people for the whole of their lives to the point where they lose touch of who they actually are. You don't want to get to an age where you have this moment of realization like, shit, I have been living a life to please others. I've forgotten to please myself in the process. And now I am unhappy. Key message is you don't want to get to the point where it is too late to be able to do things for yourself, to please yourself, that make you happy. If there's something recently that you've been thinking about, I really want to start that, or I really want to, for example, start a boxing class, whatever it is that you want to do and you think is going to bring you pleasure and is going to bring you joy and you're going to enjoy, okay? Just do it. Because you may be shit, but at least then it will be unpleasant rather than embarrassing, because you no longer care what other people think. The more that you keep practicing doing things for yourself, then in time, when you keep doing it and you keep doing it, it becomes the norm to the point where you literally do not care what other people think any longer. So, thank you so much for watching. If you please could like, subscribe, and I will be back soon with more chats. I don't know if you've noticed as well, I'm using this arm more. Oh yeah, baby. Thanks for watching.